Imagine waking up every day, not knowing how much time you have left. That's the reality for many people diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer, or NSCLC. It's the most common type of lung cancer, and for years, doctors have battled it with surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. But even with these treatments, survival rates for advanced NSCLC can be frighteningly low. And that's where gene therapy enters the picture, a treatment that doesn't just fight cancer, but targets the very genes that fuel it. 1. What is non-small cell lung cancer, NSCLC? First, let's get a grip on what NSCLC actually is. NSCLC is a serious condition where abnormal cells grow uncontrollably in the lungs, disrupting the body's ability to bring in oxygen. But NSCLC isn't a single disease, it's a family of cancers that includes adenocarcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and large cell carcinoma. Together, these make up around 85% of lung cancers diagnosed each year. And while treatments like surgery, chemotherapy, and immunotherapy can be effective, they often come with grueling side effects. Even after enduring these tough treatments, the cancer may not fully go away or may return over time. 2. Enter gene therapy, a new hope. Here's where gene therapy brings a fresh perspective. Instead of bombarding the entire body with harsh drugs, gene therapy goes after cancer at its source, our DNA. In a nutshell, gene therapy involves tweaking the genes in our cells to fight cancer more effectively. In the case of NSCLC, the focus is on altering or replacing the genes that contribute to cancer's growth and spread. Imagine a computer virus that slows down your device. What's the best solution? You don't just add more antivirus programs. You get rid of the virus itself. Gene therapy is similar. It aims to correct or replace the faulty genes that drive cancer, stopping it in its tracks or slowing it down. 3. How gene therapy works for NSCLC. So, what's involved in this cutting-edge approach? To understand how gene therapy works, we need to talk about vectors. These vectors are like tiny delivery trucks that carry new genetic material straight into cancer cells. Scientists use deactivated viruses as vectors. They remove the parts that cause illness and modify the virus to transport healthy genes directly to where they're needed in the body. There are two main strategies doctors and researchers are exploring. Targeted gene medications. This approach stops the faulty genetic processes that allow tumors to form and grow. Gene replacement therapy. This strategy actually swaps out faulty genes for healthy ones, helping the body repair itself. For NSCLC, researchers focus on tumor-suppressor genes, the genes that help regulate cell growth. When these genes mutate, they lose their ability to control cell division, allowing tumors to grow out of control. Restoring a functional tumor suppressor gene can, in theory, help the body regain control, slowing down or even stopping the spread of cancerous cells. 4. Real-world examples of gene therapy for NSCLC in practice. Gene therapy for NSCLC is still emerging. However, early results are promising. For example, clinical trials have shown that gene therapy can reduce tumor size by up to 50% in people who haven't responded to other treatments. One study from 2017 suggested that restoring a functional tumor-suppressing gene not only slowed down cancer growth, but also led to a reduction in tumor size. Another 2023 review hinted that combining gene therapy with traditional treatments, like chemotherapy or immunotherapy, could enhance effectiveness. While it's still too early to call gene therapy a miracle cure, these findings give hope to patients who previously had very few options. 5. The road ahead. Challenges of gene therapy. Now, let's talk about the limitations. Like any new treatment, gene therapy for NSCLC faces significant challenges. Here are some of the biggest obstacles. Complex genetics. NSCLC often involves multiple genetic mutations. So, targeting one gene may not be enough to stop the disease. Delivery difficulties. Developing safe and reliable methods to deliver gene therapy isn't easy. We're talking about microscopic alterations within cells, which require highly specialized technology. FDA approval. gene therapies must undergo rigorous testing to ensure they're safe and effective. This process can take years, meaning some patients may not have access to these treatments for a long time. And, of course, gene therapy, like any treatment, comes with its own risks. Some patients may experience side effects like fatigue, nausea, or even allergic reactions. But for those with limited options, these side effects may be worth it if the therapy offers a chance to control the cancer. 6. Survival rates and hope for the future. It's normal to want to know what the future holds after a diagnosis of NSCLC. While treatments like gene therapy hold promise, understanding the current survival rates can be sobering. According to the American Cancer Society, if the cancer is localized, meaning it hasn't spread, the 5-year survival rate is about 65%. If the cancer has spread regionally, to nearby organs, the rate drops to 37%. For distant NSCLC, where cancer has spread far from the lungs, the rate is just 9%. But the good news is that each new treatment, including gene therapy, is a step forward. As research progresses, the hope is that it will see better survival rates and more people living longer, healthier lives. 7. Why this matters. At its core, gene therapy offers hope for those who feel they are out of options. And while we still have a way to go before gene therapy is widely available, every day brings new discoveries and refinements. Just like with other medical breakthroughs, gene therapy has the potential to redefine how we treat cancer, especially types like NSCLC, where traditional treatments often fall short. As scientists work tirelessly to overcome the challenges, it's important to stay informed. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with NSCLC, learning about all available options can help you make the best possible decisions. After all, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to fighting cancer. Conclusion: non-small cell lung cancer is tough, and gene therapy isn't a magic bullet, at least, not yet. But with advances in technology and a deeper understanding of how our genes work, this cutting-edge approach offers a glimmer of hope. It's not about offering false promises, it's about understanding that real progress is on the horizon. By continuing to invest in research, supporting clinical trials, and advocating for better access to these treatments, we're not just waiting for a miracle. We're actively shaping a future where cancer treatments are more precise, less harmful, and ultimately, more successful. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay hopeful, and stay strong.